It's been a little bit since I had a little quick video, but I want to talk about obstacles. There's two types of obstacles that I'm thinking about. One's physical, the other's mental, right? Physical ones, not really going to touch on that right now, but let's talk about mental obstacles, which I like to call limiting beliefs, right? Maybe we make up reasons why we can't achieve something or make things happen. Always look to how you can overcome it, because either there's excuses kind of blocking us, right? I don't have a certain position, I don't have enough time, whatever it is, but there's things you can do where you're at, and that's one of the things I talked about when I was in Orlando, of do what you can with what you have where you're at with it. You don't have to wait, because the guys that seem to wait till they get a certain rank are the ones that fall behind, because everyone remembers how they were when they weren't in that rank, right? I'll give you just a quick example of something. Each year, as the years go by, I get a little bit better, I think, running training for my own crew. And because, I get more time on it and I get exposed to different things to realize, hey, what's going to work best? We do a pretty good job of, pre-planning our first due area, stretching lines. Don't do a lot of hold lines management inside, though. And don't do a lot of surge drills, right? So I had a conversation before with a guy that runs a training facility. I got some ideas from it, but I just recently, I want to share with you guys, I came across this company that they have these mask inserts, right? And I've used the Saran wrap before, but I don't use it a lot for things. But I learned that, hey, I came across the website, I think their Instagram site, and it's like a reusable sticker that you put over your mask. And I just kind of had one of those aha lights. This is going to be the game changer. I don't know about smoking up stuff, then I can't see people. And so my thought process was, instead of realizing what we don't have, I'm trying to make things a little better. So at our training facility, we're making these hose props to put over the window so we can search. But I saw these stickers and I ordered 3 of them. There's 3 different layers. I tried it out. Hopefully I'll get reimbursed, maybe not, doesn't matter. I think it's really gonna help with our training. And my plan is gonna use these mask inserts, cover our mask, and I'll record the people doing search drills with a GoPro so they can be exposed to it. Because what I've learned more and more is, if people aren't being proactive or not into the job as much as we'd like, everyone has a different love for our profession, right? If you didn't love it, you didn't like it, you would quit. So if you're still doing it, you still have some type of interest. So here's the deal. A lot of it comes down to experience. What have you experienced that makes you want to be better, right? I was reading a summary of a book. It wasn't a summary, it was like a teaser they had of a book online that a guy shared. And it talked about how this day and age, years ago, we were the hunter-gatherers, right? You had to be out there, you had to hunt your meals, bring it back, and you always had to be strong, athletic. Well, we have a society now where you don't necessarily have to be strong, athletic, to be able to survive, I can go to the grocery store right now, go get a steak, get some veggies, whatever it is, cook it up for the family. It'll just cost me a little bit of money. So to maintain that, you have to have an experience. You have to realize, well, I need to be strong. Well, for our profession, we need to be fit. I personally think it's healthy for you, especially with managing stress, to be fit. So I do jiu-jitsu, weightlifting, stuff like that. But it really started making me think about our job and the obstacles that are in our way, which is, the people haven't had the experiences to realize, hey, maybe I'm not as good as I think I am. You don't need to design a drill they're going to get beat down, but you need to design a drill so they have that aha moment and go, oh, this is good. I did probably about a year ago now. We had an acquired structure. I smoked it up, did a search drill, and we had it all split up in teams of 2. And one group really didn't pay attention to what I was trying to teach them, right? They kind of did their own thing. And guess what happened? Got turned around, lost inside this very small house, and realized they had the experience, and they realized, ooh, I should have done what I was telling them to try to do. And maybe they don't know as everything as they think they do. So going back to that thought and today's thought of, most of us, where we're going, most people that are in a job, they had an experience somewhere along the line that made you realize I need to be better, because this isn't acceptable, right? Some of it was a brief conversation I had the other day with one of my guys. I asked him about someone had a fire yet as an acting officer. They go, hey, Cap, not everyone gets a 2-alarm fire as their first fire as an acting officer. That happened to be me with it. And I go, well, I'm not saying you have to have that, but that experience I had made me realize, man, I got to step up my game with everything. So if you're lacking and you're trying to beat your head against the wall, like, hey, why don't these guys take this job serious? Most likely it's they haven't had the experiences of it, right? They haven't had the crazy fire where maybe it was a close call, or man, they screwed up. They think a fire is good if no one got hurt and the fire went out, right? That's a bullshit thing, right? That's a cop-out. That's very low standards, and I think we all have better standards than that. So you can feel free to use that one back, because I've used it. I know another captain that's used it. but try to give the experiences. So one of the things that really came to my mind was, I told you I bought this insert. Maybe I'll do a little video on it once we get it, share it with you guys. They're cheap. They're like $7 for a piece. So I got 3 of them to try out. And I'm excited because hopefully I can give my own crew the experiences I want to be able to get them to the level that I want, right? I don't know if I'll ever accomplish it, you know. I still want people to push me, and that's why I'm going to FDTN to get some more experiences with things, to step up that training for it. But that might be a little something for you guys to think about, especially if you're struggling. You're like, man, how come no one takes this seriously? Build a better mousetrap, right? Design a better drill. Give them the experience where they go, oof, I'm not that good. I need to step it up. Help me. You got to help people. You're not trying to make them look dumb with stuff, but you got to give them those experiences, because we all have different ones that happen throughout our job. I tell it, there are some guys that are only ready for fire alarms and general illnesses, right? But we all know you can have that career fire happen. You can have people trapped with it. So we got to step it up and try and be as proactive as possible. So I just want to talk to you guys real quick about obstacles you might face and kind of overcoming more of the mental ones, the physical ones. Feel free, guys, to chime in on your own experiences in the comments so everyone can learn from each other. We're getting close to like 3,000 members, and I will tell you guys, not everyone gets in this group. You got to take it seriously. You got to answer the questions, and those are people that get in. They don't, they're not getting in for it, because I try to cultivate this group to be like-minded individuals and people that want to contribute and help each other out. So that's all I got for you guys. Talk to you later.